We work with children from tiny age to young adults, They have a range of disabilities, so Down syndrome, autism, significant speech and language needs, they may be non-verbal, they may have processing difficulties. We also have children with a wide range of physical needs, including cerebral palsy and also mobility conditions. Our contact is linked to international curriculum, so these are around the G levels or below G stages. We build scientific knowledge, conceptual understanding, and reinforce working scientifically. Our sessions are all interactive, so we flexibly go along to the very much led by the children's curiosity and their questions, and we direct it to lead their interest in what they want to know. Overall, our aims are to create opportunities for disabled children to have and develop life skills. We want to raise their to showcase science as a viable career option within the disability community. And we want to support teachers by reinforcing the curriculum in a creative way. Different schools have often a lot of visitors going in and doing science events and activities, and special schools tend not to. And of course, we have to change working to the schools and our workshops. And so we get the right back by many times. So we have a range of themes. We can see with pictures, we have our space workshops, which are a lovely journey into space. We teach transferable life skills, keeping the children making resilient, dealing with unexpected outcomes. Our most recent workshop, but also got Alien Heart, which is very one of my favourite experiments. And actually it's really lovely because given children very poor motor control, you have some children want to take all the little skills very easily, creating fabulous things easily, and then you just grow them to take manual and still create really beautiful pictures. Our latest edition is our human body workshop. It's all about familiarising disabled children with medical environments. So we have them get used to the things that they may see and experience during medical procedures, have them discover how their bodies can work, and then coping techniques which they can use during challenging experiences at the hospital. We did research earlier in the year where we interviewed 100 medical professionals and also parents and carers of disabled children, as well as disabled children themselves. 68% of medical professionals say disabled children find medical appointments challenging, and over a third of all appointments have to be repeated. The medical procedures have to be repeated because of anxiety or sensory issues. 40% of disabled children in the UK are living in poverty, and parents and carers are finding it increasingly difficult to be able to keep taking time off work and go to hospital, hold down the job while caring for their child, and factoring in medical appointments that often have to be repeated. And obviously it's facing a burden on the NHS as well in terms of repeated appointments. Parents and carers of disabled children rated attending appointments and medical procedures 8.5 on a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being most challenging. So it's a really big problem, and there isn't anyone working in the space to try and tackle that. It's not surprising when you consider that 75% of GPs have received no training for working with people with learning disability, and very few medical students have much more than a week's worth of learning on disability awareness. Our context is based around procedures and the stress points that respondents told us were hardest to deal with. So things like waiting, having to keep still, but also procedures like MRI scans and blood tests. And our experiments and sessions are really exciting and wide-ranging. We have everything from EEG maypole, spin darts, mixed blood potions, all sorts of lovely things. I quite want to share with you some anecdotes to engage in focusing on technical machines. Children with learning disabilities find medical procedures and environments challenging and experiencing anxiety over and above non-disabled children. Often in order to provide social issues and would like to slow down people and themselves to be really overwhelmed with them. Only can project help reduce anxiety for children, so it supports parents and carers when they get easier on medical professionals and physicians, potentially reducing the likelihood of medical procedures having to be repeated. I also want to share a story of a little girl called Mom Slane. She is 10 and has cerebral palsy. Her dad said medical appointments from visiting the GP with hospital tests are extremely challenging for our daughter and also the whole family. Because of her learning disability, obviously it's quite literal, so she's having a brain scan, she thinks they will remove her brain. Also eye tests that her eyeballs will be taken out. Her anxiety and stress plays in the build-up, that can be a number of weeks prior, and the anxiety that she suffers during appointments will often lead to failed attempts. It's hard to get released. Being a parent of a disabled child, we have to attend medical appointments almost every week, so having to rebook failed appointments causes greater strain and stress with the additional complication of having to constantly have to go to work. I've also explained with her own words, I feel nervous when I have to go to hospital. I worry how long it will be. There's a lot of waiting which I find tricky, and new people who I don't know. It's hard for me to stay still. Sometimes when they talk about me, I can hear my name but don't always understand what they're saying about me. I worry that I might die. I worry what they're going to do with me. It's very scary for me. So with Poppy, we worked with her, and one of the biggest things that she struggled with was going to EEG. She couldn't tolerate having the little things on her hands with the sensitive issues, and she had huge meltdowns at hospital appointments. So we worked with her family, and we placed this in the picture. We asked her to give her multi-EEG wires, the EEG her favourite teddy, we all walked around silly hats on, and we made it really fun. Something that simple meant she was then able to go back to hospital and have her first successful EEG after full failed attempts. And actually they discovered brain activity that they weren't expecting, were able to significantly change her medication as a result. So not only is the technique super simple, really cheap, really easy to do, but potentially really life-changing as well. We want to have a long-term impact, so we focus on teaching mental health education professionals to integrate into their learning delivery. And for parents, we provide tips and materials and worksheets. So in the human body workshop, our parents have a pack of tips and suggestions which we call for the parents to try and test it. Again, some really simple things that can make a big difference. We also give them simple take-home experiments that they can do with easily found items that you can find around the house to extend home learning. So our Core 2 Diversity Science is our work experience program beyond disabled adults. We want to break down the barriers to science as a career for all, including disabled children, but we also work with those with lower socioeconomic groups who are facing other life challenges. We also inspire employers to think differently, and we also raise aspirations for STEM. Jessica Butler, who's a science teacher in Hospital in Bristol, sums it up perfectly. She says, all too often, disabled children are overlooked in the area, with people assuming they will be unable to participate. Yet actually, science has a great appeal, particularly when applied practically. The children can begin to learn that there is no right or wrong way when exploring, and things can go wrong, which is fine. A valuable life lesson for children with special needs need to learn. It can even offer a variety of viable career paths for our children. All special needs students can benefit from Diversity Science. For some, it's to support what the session is about, for others, it's a reinforcement to further or to scaffold or consolidate learning. Thank you very much.
Next speaker is Graham Price. Graham is
CEO of the recently formed University Schools Trust, UST, and it's also executive teacher to Causeway Trust School, and it's actually the lead school within that trust. And I think my great let's get to share his thoughts about school curriculum and breaking down barriers there.
Yes, thank you. Well, very good afternoon to everybody. I'm going to start with an admission. I'm not charismatic, I'm not superhead. I'll start with that. But I will say that I am an archetype. If you talk to the community that I serve, I'm an archetypal head teacher. I'm tall, I'm white, and I'm middle-aged. Kind of a man. Rather like the portraits that we've got here around us. And that presents certain issues. And I think that one of the ways that I've sought to encourage the girls in my school to think like guys to tell them about my experience of studying English. I'm someone very true. So in my English A-level class, I knew how it felt when suddenly a big question was asked and then all the heads turned to me to give the answer around something to do with gender. Or indeed, what the girls want to tell me is that the heads never go towards them unless I'm second to give the answer. But for me to be here today in the world society, talking about science seems to be quite an extraordinary thing. I am an English teacher, so I'm very pleased to be here. What I'd like to talk about is how I believe the UK education system has systematically undermined teaching science over a protracted amount of time. I'd say, and particularly for young people in those areas that are considered to be the most challenging schools. So the bottom quartile of schools, I suppose, or the top quartile in terms of children who are receiving premium, or children with English and English language, those youngsters. Because it was those schools that were most delicate, and those schools that had to chase the league tables. Because it didn't hit closure. We started in 1992 with the 580 benchmark. The schools were told if you didn't get to a certain point, well, that meant that you were imposed, basically. And schools such as the one I took over in 2009, as a Causeway Trust School, went through that 580 benchmark. Hook, line, and sinker. They became an art specialist school, and a great number of those youngsters, what they got at the end of their education at 16 was a BTEC in art design, worth 4 GCSEs, and GCSE art, and often coursework still used for 17. So where was English, where was maths, where was science, because where was more languages. So that's where I believe the rock starts to set in. Moving on from that, it was 14 years later, I think, when we actually got to the point where the government said, well, actually, we're disadvantaging groups of children in balanced curriculum, and they said it has to be 580 with English and maths. Where it's science. So that was in 2006. And then what happened was the schools scrambled around, they did everything they possibly could to get the achievements of youngsters in English and maths as they could. They gave them more English, more maths, and they chased that benchmark. And then they thought, well, they're going to find 3 easy subjects to make 5. I'm not saying that was something that people did and thought about it carefully, and they decided to tell their children down that avenue. I'm saying that the pressures placed on the system that meant that so many school leaders went down that avenue. It wasn't until 2010 when people started talking about EBAC again. But this was after the science had been removed from English, Science, Maths, Key Stage 3, where all those went in 2009, and Key Stage 2, of course, we had a situation where the English and Maths stage, the science was taken away. Very recently, there's been a report on science teaching in primary schools, and the current estimate is that in every week, how many children are doing 1 hour of science a week? So I'm saying that I'm recollecting the fact that science has been treated very happily for such a significant. So EBAC was floated, hugely aspirational. We're going to get children to do English, maths, science, more languages and humanities. Well,
あ、いいです。
501円でございます。
あ、どうぞ。
ポイントカードがよろしいですか？はい、お願いいたします。500円のお返しでございます。ありがとうございます。
AK お待たせしました。このバスはコミュニティバスノロット北部ルート AK 号霧野駅南新海駅東口経由市役所行きでございます。運賃は100円です。ご乗車の際にお支払いください。